loves, what do they wish they could tell you? That's what you're going to learn in this Pick a Card reading. We're going to go in deep on how your person thinks and feels about you at this time. And if you've been in struggle, challenge, or separation with them, with little contact or less contact or no contact, we're also going to take a look at what is it that they wish they could say that they are not able to say just yet, or that they are preparing themselves to say to you. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. And as usual, I have 3 groups for you to choose from and a few different ways for you to choose your group. You can choose from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take them all and take the messages that resonate for you. Shortly, I will be showing you each image on each card, and then we'll also be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. Some people like to take their zodiac and their person's zodiac and combine those readings. There really is no right or wrong answer. Just do be gentle with yourself and know that this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate for your situation, but if you're at that point where you need clarity, you want answers on what is going on between you and your person, that's when you are ready for a private reading. I offer the live reading, which very few people do, because I love connecting with you personally on video call. You can do a reading like that, which is very transformational, very healing. We record it as well if you'd like. That way you have it forever, and you'd be surprised at how much you learn on each viewing. And Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. So that's one option. The other is video recorded reading. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, it's the link down in the box below. You can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this image right here. Group number 2, we have this image right here. Group number 3, we have this image right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get zodiac signs. We have Leo, we have Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, and we have Aries. Group number 2, we have Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, and Taurus. Group number 3, we have Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, as well as Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Aries. Let's see. What do they wish they could tell you? What do they truly want you to know, group number 1? We are going to start here with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will actually get channeled messages from your person. So specific messages of what they wish they could say to you. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Making a choice. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. Okay. So I feel for many of you, there is something here. It doesn't have to be a third party, but there seems to be something here about making a choice, okay? And as I always say, third party is really anything where you feel that you are in a position with this person where it's not clear that they can choose to be with you or not, even if they love you. And that's the heartbreak of this, right? That's the heartbreak of the situation that so many of you are in, where it's not about love, it's not about connection. That is there. If you didn't feel that with each other, you wouldn't be here watching this reading, right? So it's not about the love, it's not about the connection. So many times it's about making a choice. And sometimes that choice has to do with geography, right? Long distance. Sometimes that choice has to do with family, finances, money, life situation. Sometimes that choice has to do with other responsibilities and obligations. And sometimes that choice has to do with a karmic partner or a marriage that has gone wrong, or that is unhappy, or that is being held up for other reasons. Okay, so this is why I feel like what this person wishes to say to you, because I do feel for many of you, there is a withdrawn energy here, okay? This person got to a point where the stress of what was going on in the situation became astronomical, okay? They may not even have been able to communicate this with you. For some of you, I feel like there was an abrupt ending here, okay? Or at least an abrupt pause. It might not be an ending, but something was put on pause. The love, the connection is still there underneath it. But I feel that for many of you, the communication itself has for now been stopped, and this person has become extremely withdrawn, okay? But even in the fact that they have withdrawn, they are very lonely and solitary right now. So even if this person is living with somebody else, tied to somebody else, committed to somebody else, married to somebody else, it doesn't matter. They are feeling extremely alone wherever they're at right now. Okay, they're very lonely, they're very withdrawn. It's almost like this energy of withdrawing from life for now. There's a depression, there's a sadness, there's a real sense of deep amount of stress, because I feel like whatever happened between the two of you, or the situation where they had to come to a point where a choice needed to be made, that stress really tipped them over, okay? So I feel like this person had to choose to stay in whatever place they're at right now, okay? Making a choice, right? So they may have chosen to pause the communication with you, to step back from the connection with you, even though the feelings are still there because something stressed them out. But now it has backfired, because even while they have stepped away from you, even though they may not be talking to you right now, that in itself is bringing more stress. So distance from you, detachment from you is not working. Not talking to you, not having that daily contact with you, not reaching out to you is also its own form of stress. So now this person is kind of making a choice between two levels of stress. Like it was equally stressful in the situation, and then it was equally stressful even after they step back from the situation. But it's like different form of stress, different form of pain. That is why this person wants to tell you, or wishes that they could tell you, that they feel terrible because if they have stepped back abruptly, or they felt too much pressure or stress and they pulled away from you, they feel like you have lost their trust in them, and they know it. Okay, they wish they could tell you that they feel deeply, deeply in pain over the fact that they lost your trust. You no longer trust them with your heart, because for some of you, I feel like this person stepped back or stepped away from you when you truly needed them. They didn't step up for you. You trusted them, and they somehow either betrayed that trust, or they stepped away from you when you truly needed them by your side. They were not able to choose you when you needed them the most. And I think that's what this person is realizing. That's what they wish they could tell you. I'm so sorry that I lost your trust. I'm so sorry that I had to make some sort of choice here which was not right, which made me feel even worse than the stress that I was already going through. Okay, so yeah, this person is living in regret, but they also feel like they don't know how to gain your trust back anyway. Okay, let's go deeper. So if this resonates so far and you'd like to have specific clarity on what is going on between you and your person on your unique journey, I have so many clients who come to me because they feel like they have nobody else to confide in. You know, there are things going on between them and this person, their person, that they don't feel comfortable telling anybody else, and they don't even know what to do about it. So that's where the private reading is so helpful, because you can talk to me completely confidentially, right? Confidentiality about everything that's going on, and you can get specific guidance as well as advice from spirit on what actions to take next, which is really important because everybody feels hopeless at a certain point. They don't know what to do, right? So that's where the private reading becomes really important. And so the link to my menu is in the box below. Empress, the Moon, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Temperance. Okay. So if your person is in some sort of a situation with someone else, okay, the other thing that they wish they could tell you is that they feel terrible about what has happened between the two of you. But the reason why they had to make a choice is because the other person is either pregnant or they're staying for the kids. Okay, that's not for everybody, but for some of you, because this Empress energy has come up, there might be something around family, around pregnancy, around, you know, choices that were made before that this person now has to uphold. Okay, even though they feel incredibly conflicted and unclear about that choice. Okay, so I feel like for those of you who that's not your situation, this Empress represents you, represents the way they see you. They see you as the person they want to start a family with. They see you as the person they want to create something with. Whether that's creating new life, whether that's creating family, whether that's creating just a life together. But there's something very powerful around the creation energy between you and this person. And they wish you could know how deeply you have affected them that way. Like your presence, your love, this connection has opened up possibilities in their mind and in their heart that are very transformational to this person. But they have to be ready for that, right? They have to be ready for that level of transformation. And I feel like they feel so bad, but they want to say that they just don't know if they are. They've been in this Moon's energy, right? And I do feel that this person does have certain stresses in their life. It could be anything. Take it as it resonates for your situation. But whatever that stress is, they don't manage it that well. Okay, this person I don't feel is the kind of person that does well with stress. So when things feel like there's pressure, not from you, but from life, from other situations, other people, this person goes into this, like, see how this person is just kind of sinking into the water? They're no longer like at the surface anymore. They don't hear anything. They don't see anything. Their senses have become dulled. They just feel like they're sinking under the pressure, under the stress. And then they go into this moon's energy where it's like everything becomes confusing and unclear, and they don't want that, right? So I feel like they wish to tell you that they're going through this very solitary, to me, this moon and this withdrawn energy is also very similar energy right here, right? That their way of dealing with the stress is to kind of withdraw into solitude. Even though Knight of Wands here is their central energy, they also want to come rushing towards you. They wish they could come rushing back to you, expressing their feelings and their desire for you. But see, it's like, even if they do, like, it might be very small. Page of Wands, okay? This person, they wish, again, that they could tell you that they do wish to reach out to you very much. They want to very much reach out to you. They want to reconcile with you. They want to be with you again. There's a very powerful energy here around that desire, okay? A lot of wands, fiery energy. A lot of emotional passion and emotional intensity that this person keeps feeling towards you. But if they do come towards you, they are going to be more reserved, okay? It's interesting how it's like, if they do reach out to you, it will be small. They will not allow themselves to show the level of depth or passion that they feel for you. They're not going to allow it. Why? Because they're trying to maintain some sort of balance. Okay, they're trying to maintain some sort of balance because something in their life structure, in their life situation, is forcing them to not get carried away by their own emotion for you. They need to keep some sort of logic, some sort of balance. They have to make, in their mind, decisions that make sense instead of allowing their heart to be carried away. What else do they wish they could tell you? So we'll get 3 of these, and then we're going to get specific channeled messages. There we go again, solitude. This person is very lonely. Perception. 5D, see? This is the thing. This person, this is the second time we're getting the solitude card. They are extremely introspective, silent, and alone right now. They feel incredibly alone. And they are very much trying to figure out what they should think, what they should feel, what their perception, what their perspective should be, how to look at this situation and what to do. And even though it may seem like right now they made a choice, it's not their final choice because they can't seem to stop being haunted by you. You are together in the 5D, you're connected at the soul level. So no matter what they do, no matter how much they isolate, no matter how much they try to withdraw from this energy around you, they cannot, because you guys are still connected. So even if they have withdrawn for now, even if they are silent, even if they are not talking, it's not permanent. It's not the end for this person. They're kind of in this stuck kind of suspended energy. It's very much a suspended in space kind of energy. So what would they say to you? Okay, so these are very specific messages. Take them as they fit your situation. My fantasy, you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. See? That's what I feel like this person was trying to tell you initially, because they were trying to be strong. They're trying to do what they felt is right, especially if there's some sort of a third party or some difficult obstacle, right? They may have said this, but I feel like outside they are, but inside this 5D is still hooking them. Okay, so this is a situation that is suspended, that doesn't have an outcome quite just yet. Okay, so if you want to find out if this is you and you want to find out where this is going, what you can do, you can have a private reading with me, live or video recorded. The link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. This is love, this is money, business, and career. They're available at Amazon.com with free shipping. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me to keep bringing you these free readings. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here, as well as Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, and Taurus. Let's see. What do they wish they could tell you? We're going to start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me until the end, because we'll also be getting specific channeled messages directly from their higher self, their deepest heart to you. What would they say? Ooh, wedding. This situation involves a marriage coming to life. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. Very interesting. Okay. Well, for those of you who might be in some sort of third-party situation, I'm going to start there first. I know that's not everybody, but I'm getting a strong feeling here of marriage and trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. Okay, so this person right now, they may have gone silent. Okay, there may be silence between you and this person because there's a situation here that has come to a point where this person hit a wall. Like, I feel like this person fell in love with you. They are currently in love with you, but because of another relationship, another commitment, a responsibility, an obligation, something legal, something that they are, or at least claiming to be stuck in, is what is keeping this person silent right now. Okay. And so they wish to tell you that you are the person who made them come to life. I feel like this person was very dead in this situation for a very long time. Okay. This situation is dead for them. They felt dead inside. They felt like life was just something that was part of a routine to be lived every day. You know, go to work, deal with this. Maybe they have kids. Whatever it is, there's a routine, there's a sense of resignation, like a silent surrender, like, okay, this is my life, I don't feel alive in it, I don't feel good in it, but I've accepted it. And then they met you and something in them came alive again, something that was long dead. Okay, and that's what they wish to tell you, even if they are silent, or they wish you could know that. I think that you've had a very profound and deep effect on this person. I think they may not have been able to tell you how deep. Okay, and even if, I feel like even if this is not a third-party situation, the energy from this person towards you is the same. Okay, if this is not a third-party situation, I feel the same, that this person is seeing you as someone that they want to be committed to. They're seeing you as someone who brought them back to life, and they can see a future with you. Even if this is a third party, it's the same thing. I feel like this person, whether they're in a third party situation or not, they are imagining what life would be like, committed to you, living with you, being with you. That's a fantasy for them. That's the vision that they are carrying, whether they are trapped somewhere else or not. Because I feel like for those of you who this isn't a third party in the sense that this person is committed to living with or married to somebody else, they have felt trapped in some other situation. For some of you, I feel like there's also like a family trap, okay, where this person has been obligated to take care of members of their family. Those people might be living with them. It gives them no freedom in their own life. It's like they can't have a romantic life or anything like that because they feel trapped and tied down and captive to their current situation. Okay, so there's a lot of different situations here, a lot of different journeys. Just take what resonates for you. But regardless of what the specific situation is, I feel the message is the same. This person has gone silent currently. It may be temporary, it may be longer term, because they need to decide for themselves, do they wish to remain trapped in whatever whatever is limiting them from coming towards you or making you a solid offer of something real, or are they going to just go ahead and be okay with the feeling of coming alive, and that's enough, you know? That's enough for them. You know, their love for you is enough for them, but they don't want to take action around it. That's what the silence is all about at this time. So if this resonates and you would like to know specifically what is going on in your situation, you want clarity, you want answers, you want to know what is going to happen, especially if things are stuck and silent, and you want to know if there are any actions you can take in this situation, then I recommend that you do the private reading with me. You can do it live on video call, or you can do it pre-recorded. My reading menu is listed with the link in the box below. The Hermit, see, there you go. There's that isolation energy. King of Cups, there's that love. Temperance. Do you have major arcanas coming through the, see, major arcanas. There is a major spiritual lesson, a major spiritual shift. Eight of Swords, yeah, see, this is the thing. This person is trying to balance their intense feelings for you at this time, okay? They are definitely stuck in some place, some situation. It could be mental, it could be physical, it could be, like I said, other responsibilities. They are right now, if they are relatively mostly silent, they're doing it on purpose, but it's a form of self-sabotage, okay? Eight of Swords, they are holding themselves back from the light right now that is you. Like, their feelings for you are very clear. King of Cups, the Sun, see? You are the only light in this person's life. That's why I'm saying they felt dead inside before they met you. They felt dead. You brought the sun. You brought warmth, love, light, beauty, hope into this person's life. You made them feel like a child again. See this child right here? You made them feel like a child, like you made them feel like they could have some sort of a new beginning, a new way of feeling in their life, and they have grown to deeply, deeply love you for that. Okay, you inspire this person. They have grown to deeply, deeply love you, and there is a very deep attachment there that they have towards you. And that might be the reason why they are struggling right now in maintaining their balance. Look at the central energy, Temperance. Okay, they're trying to balance whatever is going on in their life situation where they feel stuck and trapped with how they feel for you, because they know that you do represent the sun's energy, but you also represent liberation, okay? Liberation from being trapped, okay? And because of whatever their issues are in their life, they're holding themselves back from that liberation for now. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, okay? They've gone into silence. They've gone into hermit mode. They may be in solitary right now. They may be very withdrawn right now. They may be non-verbal, like they don't want to talk, because if they talked, everything will come out. And they are not ready for all of that love, whatever it is they're thinking and feeling with that King of Cups energy, to fully come out right now. So part of the hermit mode is also looking for, see the light again, the lantern, looking for answers, going deep within yourself, asking yourself some of these hard questions. Again, I feel like this person is asking themselves, is it enough for me to just love you? Is it enough for me just to have these feelings and to have my fantasies? Or do I have what it takes to actually take action towards this? Because some people, they've conditioned themselves through their own life circumstances to be okay with the feeling and to not have the action. Like the feeling is enough for them because they don't have it within them to come out of this energy right here. Some people become comfortable in this misery. They feel comfortable in being trapped or stuck or tied down. Okay, that's a problem. And that's why I feel like right now they're trying to see, is it okay to just be in the feeling of it? And what do they wish that they could tell you? That they love you deeply. They love you deeply. They don't want to be away from you like this. But there's something in them that is out of balance right now. The feelings for you are putting this person out of balance. And even though you are their light, they want you to know that they love you deeply, even though right now they're staying away and they've gone into hermit mode. So let's get 3 more cards on what else they wish they could tell you. And then we're going to get channeled messages. So fall, transformation and change in the air. Control, see, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. There you go again, karmic partner. Okay, so there's something here, you know. For some of you, this person is in some sort of a karmic relationship where they feel that person controls them or controls something in their life, whether it's finances, kids, living situation. It could be something like that, okay, where this person feels like they are being controlled. But again, that is a choice, right? If you allow somebody to control you, you are making a specific choice. For some of you, this karmic partner energy could be from the past, okay? It could be that they are not willing to heal from traumas from the past where they felt controlled by a partner, where they felt like the partners they've had in the past were very toxic and it became dark. The relationship made them feel like they're in a very dark place, and it has now led them to want to control. Okay, so I feel like whether this karmic partner is in the past or whether it's in the present moment, the effect is the same, because it's making your person feel like they need to control their emotions, control the situation, not get out of control. That's why we're getting that temperance right there. The temperance energy is all about like, okay, I need to control my feelings. I can't let this get out of hand. If I do, everything will change, and things might change in ways that I'm not ready for. Okay, so that's why this person has gone into this hermit mode. There is some very intense emotion that they are experiencing. There's a lot of intense, almost out of control emotions that have to do with how they feel about you, as well as what is going on or has gone on in the past in their other relationships that have made them a little bit of like a sense of traumatized from how things have gone down in the past. Okay, so what would they say to you? What do they wish you to know from their higher self, from their deepest heart? Now, these messages are very specific, so please do just take them as they resonate for your situation. What would they say? Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. So that's what that hermit energy and that 8 of Swords is for, right? This person trying to find the light, trying to find the answer. Whatever answers there are within them, you know, trying to seek those answers out. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. So again, these are all, you see how they confirm that 8 of Swords and the Hermit? Feeling lost, finding myself, trying to find balance. Not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. See? Interesting. So all 3 of these are confirming some form of overwhelm and seeking balance in this person. So if this resonates and you want to know when is this going to shift, where is this going, Is there anything you can do? Then I recommend you do the private reading, either video recorded or live with me. The link is in the box below. Also, the links to the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. This is the love deck. This is the business, money, and career. They're available with free shipping at a great price at Amazon.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel, and it supports me to keep bringing you these free readings. It's absolutely free to you, and it's a real win-win. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here, as well as Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio. Let's see. What do they wish they could tell you? What do they wish they could tell you from their deepest heart right now? So we'll start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be getting channeled messages. What would they actually say to you from their higher self? Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Strength. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. Wow, okay. So, I feel like this person, they feel very down on themselves, in the sense that they are their own worst enemy. Okay, they look down on themselves more than others would look down on them. They know or feel that inside they have emotional weakness. Okay, they feel emotionally weak inside. They don't feel like they are necessarily a strong, resilient, determined person. Okay, emotionally. Okay, I don't know, on the outside they could be somebody who is very competent. You know, they might be somebody who does well in their job, somebody who might have a business, all those things. But I think the thing that they put a mask on, what they bluff about, what they pretend, is emotional strength. I don't believe this person has a lot of emotional strength. They go on the strength of their ego and their pride. So that is why, because they have a lot of pride and ego and wanting to mask their weakness, that is why we're getting this sense of, you know, they hide behind their ego. Their ego is their mask, but they're pretending to be strong when they actually are not. Okay, and they themselves know that that is a red flag about them. That's why I'm saying this person is very self-aware. They're not pretending with themselves. They know the fact that they are not emotionally strong. They're not emotionally a great partner, or at least not yet. They do tend to focus on themselves. They do tend to put their needs first. They do tend to be on the self-absorbed side. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't sugarcoat my readings. This person feels really bad that you are a very loving, caring, and accepting person, and you've given them many, many chances. Okay, and they appreciate that. But still, something in them hasn't really done the internal work to make it worth your time, to make it worth your investment. I feel like they may have improved themselves a little bit, right? But they also know that there's something in their own capacity that is not there. Like I'm getting an avoidant energy from this person. I'm not saying they have to be avoidant attachment style, but they're definitely on the spectrum. There's something here where it's like they want your love and your nurturing and your support, but then they don't want to do the same amount as you in return. And the reason why they say they can't is their own capacity. Like they don't have the strength to. But that in itself is its own excuse, right? So it's like they want you to know that they deeply love you and they deeply appreciate how much you've given to this relationship. And yet there still is an excuse that, but I don't have the strength to be who you are. Like you are better than me, okay? This is a red flag about me. This is my weakness. This is ways in which I cannot give you everything you deserve, right? Because most of what they're operating on is that ego. It's that pride. It's not a lot of self-transformation or self-awareness or healing or getting to that next level. A lot of it is just putting on the ego mask, okay? Even though the love is there, even though the caring is there, they tend to hit a wall when it comes to being strong enough to give you what you fully need. So if this resonates with you and you want to get clarity on your person, your journey, and you want to see where is this going, what is truly deeply happening with this person, and is there any action you can take towards the situation, then I recommend you do the private reading with me, either live or video recorded, and the link is in the box below. So what do they wish they could tell you? Group 2. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Emperor. There you have it. There's that ego and that mask again. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So this person is very coming through as a very practical, very kind of earth energy, okay? They could be an earth sign, they don't have to be, but this person is coming through with a very practical energy. Like it's like survival mode, okay? If you feel that this person hasn't been truly romantic with you in the way that you want, if you feel like they're not coming towards you in a romantic way, even though you know that they do love you, it's because right now they are driven by some form of survival. Okay, this person could be having financial issues right now. They could be having work issues. They could be having living situation issues. There's something here where it's like their mode is survival. And when they go into that survival mode, it is very hard for them to be romantic. Okay, love is not the driving force in this phase of this person's life right now. I feel like their survival, making choices based on what is going to get them the most stability, is what is important. They do feel like they're doing multiple things right now. So this person could be working multiple jobs, trying to make extra money, trying to make ends meet. Okay, there's a lot of stress around choices that have to be made on practical things, you know. They do feel that they, despite whatever their age is, that they haven't reached the financial place that they would like to reach. They're still growing financially. They're still kind of in a very building stage, not in a secure stage. And that's what really stresses this person. So they wish they could tell you this, but I think they are ashamed. There's a level of shame and embarrassment where it's like they feel like they should have been further ahead than they are right now. Okay, there's a real struggle for daily survival and daily security when it comes to being able to feel like they're not constantly working for survival. Okay, this person, Three of Pentacles, see, again, there's a sense of like, I need to work multiple jobs. I need to build up my reputation. I need, you know, to be seen as somebody who gets results in work so that I can get more financial return on the work that I'm doing. Okay. This person could be right now trying to build a failing business, or it could be that their business is in trouble. Or they could be working for a company that is not doing well and they're afraid that they might lose their job. But there's just something very like boss energy, very like I need to get stuff done with this Emperor's energy. So do you see how there's not a ton of romantic energy coming through this person, and it has nothing to do with you, group 3. It really does have to do with their own sense of, again, pride, ego, wanting to be stable, wanting to come out of survival mode. Like I said, for some of you, this person might be dealing with a business that is new or a business that is not doing well. So there's a lot of hard work and pride and ego that's going into it. Or they could be in a career where they feel like they want the promotion, or they don't like their boss, and that's also putting extra stress. Like something in their career is not going right, or business is not going right. It's going to require them to step up, or it's going to require them to have to deal with other people, and it's hitting their ego and their pride as well. So ultimately, this person wants you to know that you are not the problem here, that despite all of this, their love for you remains the same, as in their feelings for you are there below the surface of all of this, but it doesn't seem like they're actively trying to come towards you right now romantically, because they feel like you're already there. You're part of their support system. So they're not giving you as much attention as they could, because what they're truly right now seeking is this Ace of Pentacles. They're seeking some sort of life and financial stability, some sort of a new beginning, either through a new job, a better job, a promotion, getting their business to work. Something here is stuck around their day-to-day stability, and this is the kind of person who doesn't focus as much on love and romance when their day-to-day stability is threatened or doesn't feel good to them. Okay, so that's what this person wants you to know, that right now they're seeing you and this love and this relationship as already there. It's almost like they take it for granted that you are there, so they can focus on this right now, because they don't need to put effort, unfortunately, into the love piece until this is resolved. Then they can, like, come back into a romantic mode. But I feel like they see this as, or they might even be trying to tell you that this is a temporary distraction. I need to get stability. I need to get all of this under control. And it's not that I don't love you. It's just that I have all of this. Okay, so that's what they wish for you to know. But there is a pride around it, so they don't want to seem too vulnerable or somebody who is too desperate, for finances and stability. What else do they wish they could tell you? We're going to get 3 more cards on that, and then we'll get specific channeled messages. See? Stuck. Beliefs. Winter, yeah. So very cold energy from this person. Again, it's not your fault. They do have the belief that they are physically stuck right now. Okay, so if you're in a long distance relationship, that's also part of this person's frustration. They can't really come towards you because they're stuck in a different place, and that different place also has financial issues, so they have to focus on the work that's there. They can't really think about moving or coming towards you. They feel very stuck in their current situation, whatever that situation is. But they also don't have the belief system in place to truly be more flexible, to be more adjustable, to kind of work with the situation. They're the kind of person who kind of freezes under this kind of pressure, okay? Especially when it's financial and practical life, real life pressure, they are definitely kind of freezing underneath it, okay? And it's very hard for them to switch gears into love and romance until they feel that things can settle down. But see, a lot of it has to do with their own beliefs, because not everybody's like this, right? Other people may have a lot of stress in their life, but they see you the love of their life as a stress release. They see being with you as something that is soothing and healing and alleviates their stress. But I feel like this person doesn't see it that way. They're very, very hyper focused on their issues, and they don't see love and romance as a way of helping them, at least not right now. And that's the problem. Their core beliefs are really getting in the way and making them feel cold and distant from you, even though they do underneath it all truly deeply love you, right? But they may not be coming towards you in that energy right now. So let's get specific messages from them. Yeah, these are quite specific. They may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. See? So they do have a lot of feelings for you kind of buried deep within them. They're there. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. See, that's where that Emperor's energy is coming from. Yeah. They have a hard time with that emotional intimacy. That's also why they kind of hide behind their ego. That's why they stay in Emperor mode. They try to be in control. Wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen, and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Well, hopefully they'll come to this once they've dealt with this. So there is some relief on the other side. And if this resonates, and you'd like to see where this is going, when these issues for them might end, how it's going to resolve itself and come back, how they can come back into that romantic energy, then I recommend that you do the private reading with me, either live or video recorded. The link is in the box below, as well as the link to the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. This is the love reading. This is the business, money, and career. They're available with free shipping at Amazon.com. Everything is linked below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.